Just about ready for puck drop between Michigan State and Notre Dame. And Nicholas Kempf, the sophomore goaltender for the Irish, he really shined last night. 2 saves shy of a career high with 43.
Yeah, you know, you lose the game 4-1. One was an empty net goal, but had he not been in net, it could have been easily a 6-7-1 game. And down the other end, Trey Augustine, he came as advertised. His head coach, Adam Nightingale, said he really calms things down back there. And they were under pressure at times in the second and third period. And Augustine just always seemed to come up with a big stop.
A .946 save percentage on the season now for Augustine, and the puck is down. We are underway in Game 2. Notre Dame winning the opening faceoff. Irish come in at 3-7-1, 0-5 in the Big Ten. Here's an early chance for Brown, and Augustine gets a piece of it as it goes wide.
Much better start for the Irish here. A scoring opportunity literally 15 seconds in. And that was a nice save by Augustine on Brown.
Steve, we saw some of that fire from Brock Sheehan in the second period. Really challenged his team, and you'd imagine some of that will carry over into tonight as well.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when you're behind the bench, you look at the game and you see the tape, and then you get a little more upset. And here's that look by Brown, and that's a good blocker save there by Trey Augustine. I mean, he had his angles cut down pretty well.
Bring it back to the Michigan State zone for the face-off after that ice.
Face-off won by Nilson, and off like a shot are the Spartans through the neutral zone. Dished into front, goal for Michigan State. Holy cow! Beautiful pass from the right point, and the Spartans popped it in.
Yeah, Ryker Lee got just a quick little redirect right in front of Nicholas Kempf. And you said it was Anthony Romani with a beautiful feed to a break in Ryker Lee. Scott, there was so much you like.
So many players across the country, especially in the Big Ten at this level of hockey, coming from Shattuck St. Mary's. They call it the Hogwarts of hockey.
Well, that's where he learned his wizardry, because watch the magical stick here of one Ryker Lee, and that thing, it's almost like he's got it on a string, and that's just a puck up against his stick. And it just goes on and on. I mean, watch the finish here. Puts it through his legs, and that's the kind of stick work, the handiwork that Ryker Lee is all about.
Now 15 seconds left in this first period. Slaggert stretch pass ahead. Muzzati alone with Augustine. Oh, and the save by Augustine. A golden opportunity, but Trey Augustine denies Sutter Muzzati.
What a great pass by Carter Slaggert. He spotted big number 28 all alone in behind the defense. Kumlin to Slaggert to Muzzati, and what a read by Trey Augustine. It almost looked like his blocker was there before Sutter Muzzati shot the puck. He read it perfectly, stoned him on the one-on-one. And it remains a 1-0 lead for the Spartans.
Famous trying to get by Travis Shouty for Fleming, who looked to center a pass. Master Domenico with a hit on Lee. Some space for Michigan State as Ryker Lee in the slot with a backhand. Oh, what a pass, but then the save by Nicholas Kempf on Eric Nilson.
He's just finished the line change. Russell dumps it in right corner. Comes around behind the net. Carlisle, centering pass, just slips away from the Spartans. Now Stramel regains it over to the back door. Goal for Michigan State. Porter Martone with his third of the weekend. Make it 2-0 Michigan State.
Oh, that's becoming quite a little connection there with Stramel and Porter Martone, the freshman.
Now Fisher. Penalty about to expire for Michigan State. And the Spartans back to full strength. But Muzzati with a shot, it didn't get through. Sutter Muzzati has had some great chances tonight. Muzzati off the boards for Brown. Brown gets in front. Augustine with a save, still loose, and a whistle as Augustine covers it up.
Cole Brown is going to be having nightmares about that man, Trey Augustine. He's been robbed 3 times partial breakaways here on the backhand. Again, blocker side, and Augustine gets a piece of it. Now, this is always a tough save for a goalie. You never know how the puck's going to come off a backhand. And that last opportunity, very similar. This time he goes to the forehand, again tries to go to that blocker side. And just one more time, Schermerhorn finishes his check. Nilson probably not happy. And the stick's up, and so he lets it drag and rake, and then right there in the neck.
So Notre Dame will go on the power play for the second time tonight, 0 for 1 so far.
Broken stick out there for the penalty killer.
Werner down low. It is Tiernan shouting as Werner scores through traffic. Notre Dame on the power play, and they're within one. And did Danny Nilson get a piece of that puck?
Yeah, he might have, and he needed that.
Save on a shot from Basgol, trying a centering pass, stolen instead by Nilson. Coming off of the goal, Nilson with some speed on the right side. Back to Nilson from Brown, and he just whipped on a shot attempt. Augustine, there was a wide open net. If Danny Nilson handles that cleanly, he has a second goal, and we're tied at 2.
Oh, that's a great passing play, too.
Notre Dame wins the faceoff to start the third period. Wheels back, Master Domenico. And Russell lost his stick for the Spartans. Brown lays it to Fisher. Knuble right in front. Muzzati had an opportunity, just went wide of the net.
It's a situation where Cole Knuble has to shoot the puck. And Connor, that happens when you're a little snake bit, not scoring a lot.
Schermerhorn gets to it in the corner. Now Jarecki. Back to the point. Ralph. Saved by Kempf. Loose out in front of the crease, and they score!
Reviewing this, O'Mackey got pushed in by the defenseman, Jaden Kerr.
After review, we have no goal, goaltender interference. Notre Dame retains their timeout.
Slaggert for Femus. A lot of space for Fleming. Has Femus with him, a shot off the post. Now Fleming across for Slaggert. Tried to stuff it home there. Took it in behind, and a penalty coming. And some more retaliation from Michigan State. Not taking too kindly to that hit from Carter Slaggert.
Well, that's going to even things up. Michigan State would have had the power play.
Has it taken away by Stramel with some speed. Good read by Fleming. Fleming with a shot. Save Augustine.
Augustine's so good at getting those pads down quick.
Kumlin skates down in behind for Brown. Brown, one-timer. Kumlin with a big rip, but it goes wide. On to take the face-off against Mackey. Comes free to Schermerhorn. His shot went wide right on the doorstep in front of the crease. Now played off the boards. Barnhill there for the Spartans. Ahead for Russell. Across Martone. Stramel. What a save by Kempf. Still loose, though, out in front of the crease. Martone is there. Puck is still loose. Notre Dame trying to sweep it away. Danny Nilson goes down to the ice. A shot from the point goes wide. Kempf lays it off for Danny Nilson. Nilson with a lone goal tonight for Notre Dame. Tries to put it in front. Shot opportunity from Ali. Into the slot. Werner had a chance. And the Spartans clear it back down into the neutral zone.
Awareness by Brendan Ali.
Net is empty for Notre Dame, and Michigan State wins the faceoff. Played around the boards. Here comes Mannistou with the empty net, and Michigan State takes a 2-goal lead. Tommi Mannistou with the empty netter. It's 3-1 Spartans.
Really impressed with the speed of Tommi Mannistou. As soon as they won that draw, he was off to the races. And it's kind of a set play. A defenseman gets it. Watch Mannistou get on his horse, get going. Paul Fisher, not exactly a slow guy, but
towards Notre Dame's zone. Down to 7 seconds left in the game, and 5 nearly turned over with 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Michigan State wins their 9th in a row. 3-1, the Spartans sweep Notre Dame. They improve to 4-0 in the Big Ten. And Steve, this team looks every bit like the #1 team in the country.